And welcome back to part 6 of What If Naruto Got the Curse Mark instead of Sasuke. Last time in Naruto What If, we went to basically the bridge arc. I think that's how it was. Can't remember what it was called. The bridge rescue arc, whatever it was called. And, uh, yeah, they were trying to confront Kabuto, trying to find out what he knows, not realizing Orochimaru was in on all this. Now, someone did say, yeah, there's no, Sai probably wouldn't be on the team. I'm like, well, no, there's a good argument to say that he wouldn't be on the team, but you could still make the argument that he could be on the team. Again, the village elders and Danzo to some degree had a lot more control than they should have, and yeah, I think really it's one of those things where, while technically speaking, Team 7 can function on its own, they were still going to end up having someone put on the team, regardless of whether they wanted it or not. In terms of, was it a good idea? No, probably not, but it is what it is. But anyway, Yamato is, tries to fake being sorcery. Ultimately, Orochimaru shows up, they attacks them, and as we said at the beginning, or at the end of last episode, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Sai show up, and Orochimaru looks like, it must be my birthday, Sasuke and Naruto. I've waited to be seeing you boys for so long. It's been so long since I've seen you boys. Tell me, how have you been? Say, pretty good up until now, Snake. And that is that gift I've given you, Naruto, but he's providing you ample room for growth and power. And Naruto just kind of stares and nods. Like it's been a bit of a hasn't been quite that experience. Let's just say I'm not going to be thank you. So it's true. My influence has not been as effective on you as it has been on the others. Interesting. But now that you brought Sasuke to me, well, I can rectify the problem that was made years ago. And Sasuke just has a Sharingan blazing. Naruto suddenly activates his curse mark. Oh, so you're intending to use the strength you have against me. And the same things I gave you against me, Naruto. I see. And Sasuke, you won't come willingly. Well then, I guess I'll have to correct that, won't I? So, and immediately Yamato's like, I'm afraid I'm not. You're forgetting I'm here as well, Orochimaru, and the rest of us. True, but I have no interest in you. Earth style, quaking release trap. All of a sudden, and I'm just making this up. All of a sudden, the Earth just kind of shuts, and he and Sakura and Sai kind of have to correct themselves. And meanwhile, Kabuto immediately comes in. Deal with it. Keep them occupied while I deal with these two. Of course, Lord Orochimaru. And all of a sudden, Kabuto's got his chakra scalpels activated, and he even throws a smoke bomb. And he's basically now keeping Yamato and Sakura busy. Sai obviously F's off and hides and waits for his opportunity. Meanwhile, Sasuke and Naruto are having to deal with Orochimaru. Now, how should I deal with you? And all of a sudden, he coughs up his sword. Seeing as it's 2-on-1, why don't we make it a little bit more fair? And just brings out a sword. Sasuke unsheathes his, and Naruto brings out a kunai while again having the curse mark fled. No, Naruto. I won't allow you to interfere. First, I'd like to be dealing with Sasuke before anything else. And he just makes a hand sign, and he just looks at Naruto. It's like, yeah, right. And then Naruto rushes like, what? And blocks with his sword. Naruto kicks him. Sasuke! Right! And Sasuke comes in. And you're kind of getting a little bit like what happened with Momoshiki in the Naruto the Boruto movie. Where Naruto and Sasuke are basically working in tandem. Like they're despite being gone for 3 years, Naruto and his repertoire hasn't seemed to decrease at all. In fact, thanks to that little catch-up with Kakashi, they seem to be more in sync than ever. Ever since I can't control his curse mark. So it's true that the fox's chakra melted in there. It must have burned away my influence. What this would be wonderful if it wasn't such a nuisance right now. And he just comes in. Sasuke just comes in, uses a shot. And it's like nothing. You won't be getting me in a genjutsu that easy, Sasuke. And he undoes the genjutsu only to see a glowing orb. Like Rasengan. And then Naruto comes in with the hands. And Sasuke hears the chirping of Sasuke. Chidori! You two really are quite a nuisance, are you? Aren't you? To think you were able to overcome the curse mark's influence and yet still be able to use it. I must admit, I was never expecting this, Naruto. Even if you did not join me, you've given me quite fruitful information indeed. But you are not the one I want. And he just suddenly flexes his killing intent and just boom. He's like, what the? I was like, now, be a good boy. And wow, sorry, I have a tear in my pants that has just gotten worse over the course of the last hour. So I have to toss these pants out. Naruto was briefly paralyzed, but thanks to the Fox chakra curse mark going there, he's able to kind of overcome it after a certain time. Sasuke, fire style, fireball jutsu, Rashomon, something Rashomon, and just summons the Rashomon gate. Just, is that really the best you can? Sasuke, I'm disappointed. Is that the best you can do? All of a sudden, he hears the Chidori again, but he doesn't see Sasuke's. He sees Sasuke's hands. Like, he can't hit me from there. What is he? All of a sudden, this Chidori Senbon comes out. Like, and Chidori Senbon. Impressive. And all of a sudden he gets skewered. You really are wonderful, Sasuke. You will be mine. I will make it so. And all of a sudden he's he senses chakra, and Naruto's the curse mark is now flaring and actually starting to wrap around him. And Naruto is in his second form. Well, he's not in the second form. He's activated right now the one tail of the Fox's chakra. So you've learned to control the Fox's chakra even better than before, Naruto. But it won't be enough. I wonder, though, how much control do you really have? Will you just shut up already? It's like, Naruto, you need to calm down. All of a sudden, the tail's coming out, and Orochimaru can see the curse mark starting to flex. So that's it. Well, you may have theoretically burnt away the influence I have on your personality. The curse mark isn't completely at your control, is it? It has the Fox's chakra burnt into it, which means the Fox's influence and hold of you has grown stronger. And the more you access, the more the curse mark responds. And he's like, well, I told you to shut up! His arms and it seems to be melting even with your flesh. It's so to think such wonderful information can be obtained, but I said there's such a minute accident like giving you something so unworthy. And just, but this will be wonderful when I make Sasuke my own. It's like, I said, shut up! And Naruto's finally just starting to go, Naruto! And they all sense it. And by the way, design-wise, as we know, it has that weird brownish, weird color to it, earthy tone to it. The second form here, it's gained more. It's still transforming Naruto's body legitimately, but the fur takes on the color and appearance of what his second release state looks like. That fiery black and red, orange, except he has more of a legitimate, like, fox now, not that round, faceless, just like, face. So he's like, and he finally transforms, and Orochimaru says, like, beautiful, beautiful indeed. And Naruto comes in, and now it's basically, again, Sasuke gets blown back. Sasuke, you may have just killed your friend Naruto. To think the last Itachi would die before I'd ever get to have his beautiful body. And Naruto just roars, and fires off the tail beast bomb, all that good stuff. Now, well, it would seem that we've reached. It seems that you're starting to reach your limit, Naruto. He won't be able to go much longer, but unfortunately, I won't be able to either. Still, to think I could such treasures would be able to be learned by this. and learn from this event. And then Naruto just starts to and starts to and just is staring straight at him. But something about it is slightly off. He's starting to kind of regain himself just a little bit as he's looking around just Sasuke. There's a, oh yes, he will be. I'm sure he survived, Naruto. You will. If you will, let me get. Or he's saying like, you won't have sauce. And you see in the look change, Sasuke. Sasuke will be mine. I'm sure he lived, but that will have to be another day. And Naruto just kind of gives like a weird nod, and just like suddenly something's a Rasengan without any need for hand size, and just launch it. Is that really the best you can do? Is he just? And then Naruto's not even trying to aim, just you really have that. Your aim has, and all of a sudden he hears the chirping of the birds, and just and there's Sasuke right behind him, and it's like that he wasn't it can't be the fox brat. And all of a sudden Naruto's the tails start to like return to normal, and Naruto's actually able to kind of regain himself, his composure, and it's just and it's still burning, like the curse mark is legitimately hurting now, just because anytime he does it, I imagine her just no, he wasn't just calling out his name. He was signaling him. How could I? How could I? And then Sasuke actually flips around, just and then just it's like, Sasuke, you really thought I could? It's like, you're not going anywhere this time. Just looks him straight in the eye, dead in the eye. It's been like the strongest genjutsu he can. Just holds one of his arms, like, I can't. Damn him. And then he does the best he can. Just, and he coughs himself out of another body, but he's not doing well. That's damn it all. And Sasuke, Naruto, like, you okay? You okay? It seems he might. And he finally Yamato and Sakura get there, and Kabuto he's healed up after like what's happened in his fight. The fight didn't go as well as he had hoped with Yamato and Sakura. He's really only there to stall them, but he ultimately catches up back up the color, and he gets to Orochimaru. You look tired, Orochimaru. It seems that fox spread is a bit more tactical than we ever gave him credit for. We'll meet again, boys. And so they have to say, we gotta just no, it's over. It was just a trap. This mission's over. Wait, where's Sai? It's like, damn it all, where did he go? And Sai goes and tries to meet up with Orochimaru and Kabuto. And he successfully, now his goal initially was to try to kill Sasuke, but that was not going to go as planned. So here it's like he's just relaying information between Danzo and Orochimaru, and they say, well, they'll take him with them, and they do, and yeah, he's now with Orochimaru and Kabuto. There is no real bonding that Sai does with the group beyond the stuff that's already been said previously. Add on the fact that they have pretty much said that he's either dead or he's been captured. And Naruto even points out Ori went turncoat on us. Naruto, there's always a possibility. That shouldn't be your first line of thought or train of thought. And Naruto grabs him and says, like, it wasn't my first train of thought. You already said the other two. I gave the third option. And Yamato doesn't have an answer. I was like, okay, he's technically right, but damn brat. So the mission's over. So that means they go back, and at the moment there's not a lot that changes, with the exception that Sai is gone right now, and that they relay this, and that and honestly, I think this actually kind of backfires in Danzo's face, because now he's getting inquired about. It's like, what happened to yours? I'm afraid my shinobi are very well trained, Lady Tsunade. I'm not certain what exactly happened. Then again, this is Orochimaru we're talking about. Who knows what could have happened? He could have easily taken out. Oh, that means like Orochimaru has hands busy with with Naruto and Sasuke, whereas Kabuto was busy with Sakura and Yamato. Unless he was the clumsiest fool in the world, he did not get killed or captured. He was not certainly not killed as they saw him fly off, and he would unlikely was captured. That only leaves one other option, which Danzo still doesn't bat an eye. It's like, I'm sorry, but I had no idea why he would turn. No, I'm sure you don't. And unfortunately, we have no evidence to suggest they held you accountable for anything. So, but that doesn't mean we won't be keeping in touch, Danzo. To which Danzo is like, you will do what you must, Lady Tsunade. Though inside he's like, this did not go as planned. So I was not supposed to be found out. So yeah, that doesn't go well for Danzo. And the two council members, I can never remember their name, but the two old geezers that used to be on his team. They both, Tsunade kind of gets them looks like, yeah, you don't get any more says for a while, and just so be it. And so they go F off. And so then you get the Hiden Kakuzu thing. And really, that's mostly the same. Naruto spends his time learning the wind release. He learns the Rasen Shuriken. The only difference here is that when Teen 7 shows up, it's Teen 7 including Sasuke as well. Now, again, I don't think Sasuke is actually going to be playing a huge factor in this. I think really it's going to be Naruto showing off his new technique, and Sasuke going to be like, he looks like you really improved Naruto, dweeb, but I'm gonna fall behind. I guess I'm gonna have to prove him beyond that. Good luck, and they have a laugh, and they're friends. Woo. So really, you would actually go into the Itachi arc, and this is something I always like to paint the same scenario. Sasuke, it's night. Sasuke is at home. If he's in a relationship, I always like the idea that he gets out of bed, he sees the woman he's with in the bed sleeping, and he gets a smile and goes on the deck. If he's not in a relationship, I think I can just imagine him going out, not being able to sleep, and just enjoying the night air. All of a sudden, a bird throws a kunai. The bird disappears. It's from Itachi, and he says, "Meet me here, little brother. We should end this or talk about it." And I think he tells Naruto. That's the thing. Naruto and him are close enough that he lets Naruto know. But he says, look, I get it, and this is my brother. I know you promised to help me, so help me with this. I know you guys are going to come and help me, but at least give me at least an hour. Give me that, or give me at least this much time before you do it. And then meet up with me afterwards. Naruto doesn't like it, but he agrees. And so this, I think, is enough time that he meets Itachi that first time, and then he meets him the actual time, which we know was... One was just him kind of giving Sasuke the message just in case. The other is him going to meet him legitimately. Now, their fight would go down very similarly, but we'll talk about the differences as we get there. First and foremost, they got to deal with Toby. So there is that. There is also the fact that Deidara, as far as I remember... Oh god, did I kill Deidara on this? I'm actually blanking on if I killed Deidara on this or not. I don't think I killed Deidara in this. Deidara is still out there. Now we know him and Sasuke did duke it out, but if I'm remembering correctly, that happened before the Itachi fight. So, yeah, that happened before the Itachi fight. So, would that happen here? Probably not. He's actually probably doing his thing. So Toby does his own thing. He's separate from Deidara at the moment. He's delaying the groups, which would be Team 8 and Team 7 respectively. And yeah, I think he delays it out as long as he can. Now, the Sasuke fight, he doesn't have the added benefit of the curse mark here, which means he doesn't have the extra chakra reserve that the curse mark would give him. But because he trained under Kakashi, he still probably has excess chakra. I still see it going overall the same way, but you don't get the Sasuke as Orochimaru showing up influence. You don't get the removal of the curse mark because there is no curse mark. You just basically get Sasuke tired out and doing everything he can and can't stopping Itachi, only for Itachi to croak. Now, should also note Orochimaru. Orochimaru's still around in this. And he most likely would take the body of whoever's available. Be it, I doubt he would take Suigetsu's. He wouldn't take Kabuto's because he kind of needs Kabuto. He finds him a good henchman or partner, assistant, whatever you want to call it, lover, maybe, who knows? But no judging. But my guess is he takes another random no name. Sometimes I have him take Suigetsu's, but sometimes I don't. It just depends on what is kind of available at the time. So he gets just another random body. And you then get Obito coming and trapping Sasuke or taking Sasuke. And that still happens, I think, because they can't get the Sasuke in time because Obito is like instantaneous where he kind of just not instantaneous, but is very quick with where he just goes to. So yeah, I think he still manages to capture Sasuke. So when Sasuke wakes up, he is in Obito's lair. Itachi's eye activates. We know Sasuke's Mangekyo would be activated at this point. And Obito tells him the truth of what happened with the Uchiha clan. And that is where we're going to end part 6. So I misspoke initially. I think we'll have to be getting done with this, not this week, but next week, this particular What If. I think we got enough in the tank for 2 more parts. Could be done in 1. I will just tell the story as it's being portrayed or played out in the next part, and we'll see where that goes. But yeah, there's a lot going on. Oh, and Jiraiya is dead. So that happens too. Should point that out. So Naruto will still go to train with the Sage Mode. How that will happen, that will be interesting to figure out. I've got to do some finagling mentally to see how the Kurama enhanced curse mark now will interact with Sage Mode. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that. But until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you folks for the next one. Have a good one.